What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're doing the results for the Royal Rumble. Starting off with the kickoff show, only 45 minutes into the kickoff before we get a match. It's Sheamus versus Shorty G. Pretty much right off the bat, Sheamus shrugs off pretty much everything that Shorty G throws at him. This is pretty much a brutal match. After a quick bit of back and forth, Sheamus hits the brogue kick and gets the pin. Then we got Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo for the United States Championship. I really liked this match. There was a lot of good spots throughout it. Both Carrillo and Andrade putting on an excellent match. Carrillo got in a few near falls, but Andrade was able to sneak out a pin and retain his title. Now, why the hell didn't they have this one on the main card? I seriously don't know why we had a 2-hour kickoff show with only 2 matches. This was pretty much a waste. Starting off on the main card, we got Roman Reigns versus King Corbin in a Falls Count Anywhere match. But what I was able to see that it didn't take long for this to go out into the crowd. Ziggler and Rude, of course, had to join in, but it was evened out by the Usos. Corbin was put into a porta-john and was tipped over. Reigns spears Corbin on top of the dugout and gets the pin. Now, can we please get finished with this shit? I really could have seen this one on the kickoff show and put Humberto Carrillo and Andrade first off on the main card. After this, we get a memorial for Kobe Bryant, who passed away in a helicopter accident earlier today. After we come back, we have the Women's Royal Rumble match. We start off with Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair, followed by Molly Holly, Nikki Cross, Lana, Mercedes Martinez, Liv Morgan, Mandy Rose, Candice LeRae. It was at this time that Otis appeared out from underneath the ring and saved Mandy Rose from getting eliminated. Then Sonya Deville, Kairi Sane, Mia Yim, Dana Brooke, Tamina, Dakota Kai, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Naomi, Beth Phoenix, Toni Storm, Kelly, Sarah Logan, Natalya, Xia Li, Zelina Vega, Shotzi Blackheart. And it was at this point that Naomi almost got eliminated, but she clung on to the barricade, climbs up, and was standing pretty much for the rest of the night on the announcer's table. Then we got Carmella, Tegan Nox, and Santina Marella. What the fuck? Then we got Shayna Baszler coming out at last, and she pretty much cleans house. Leaving the final 4 is Natalya, Beth Phoenix, Shayna Baszler, and Charlotte Flair. Beth Phoenix eliminates Natalya, Shayna Baszler eliminates Beth Phoenix, and Charlotte Flair pulls Shayna Baszler over the rope with her legs. So Charlotte Flair wins the Women's Royal Rumble, and she's the first person to point at the WrestleMania sign. Then we got Bayley versus Lacey Evans for the SmackDown Women's title. Early on, Bayley feigns an injury to gain the advantage. The fight spills out onto ringside right in front of Lacey Evans' kid. Lacey Evans tries to go for a moonsault, but Bayley gets her legs up. She quickly pins Lacey Evans and retains her title. Then we got The Fiend versus Daniel Bryan for the Universal title in a strap match. It looks like Bray Wyatt was taking entrance lessons from The Undertaker because he took fucking forever. And thank God there is no red light tonight. As soon as the match starts, Bray Wyatt was flaying the hell out of Daniel Bryan with the strap. Daniel Bryan tries to fight back. Bray Wyatt is begging for an ass kicking. Bryan reverses a Sister Abigail for a 2 count. The Fiend no-sells strap strikes from Bryan, hits the mandible claw, and gets the pin to retain his title. After the match, the lights go out. When they come on, the Fiend's gone. After the Fiend's gone, Daniel Bryan is helped into the back by officials. And then we go on to our next match, Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Kairi Sane is at ringside. There was a lot of near falls in this match with a lot of mean spots. Asuka and Lynch were beating the hell out of each other. Lynch escapes 2 submission moves. The referee was about to put her out. She starts to fight back. Asuka misses the green mist. Lynch locks in to disarm her and retains her title. It's at this point I'm going to say that every title defense was a retain. No titles changed hands here. And once again, we go backstage to waste the talents of the Street Profits, putting them up as hype men. Then for our main event, the Men's Royal Rumble, I'm going to say it the same way as I did for the women. Brock Lesnar started at first. Elias comes out second, wasting a shitload of fucking time playing a song. Bruh. And we wonder why these pay-per-views are 18 hours long. So once Elias is eliminated, we have Eric Young with Baby Yoda, Robert Roode, Jim Morrison, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin. Now I'm going to stop here to pretty much that everybody up until Shelton Benjamin has been chucked over to the side by Brock Lesnar. When Shelton Benjamin comes in, because he was once buddies with Lesnar, they start hugging it out. Lesnar feigns as a friendship, but chucks Shelton Benjamin out anyways. There you have Shinsuke Nakamura, MVP, Keith Lee, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, and Drew McIntyre. I'm going to stop here now. Everybody up until Ricochet and Drew McIntyre have been chucked out. Yes, even Keith Lee and Braun Strowman. After Ricochet takes Lesnar to Dick Kick City, Drew McIntyre follows it up with a Claymore, knocking Brock Lesnar out of the ring. After Ricochet is gone, we got The Miz, AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, Carl Anderson, and then Edge comes out to a huge pop. Then King Corbin, Matt Riddle, Luke Gallows, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Aleister Black, Samoa Joe, and Seth Rollins, who comes out with Buddy Murphy and the AOP. Great. Buddy Murphy and the AOP pull out Edge and Orton from under the ropes, so they're still in the match. So we got Samoa Joe, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and Edge. Samoa Joe, Aleister Black, and Kevin Owens are eliminated by Seth Rollins with the aid of Buddy Murphy and the AOP. But Joe, Black, and Owens start brawling with Buddy Murphy and the AOP, and they get ejected. Rollins tries to buddy up with Reigns, ends up eating a Superman punch. McIntyre eliminates Rollins. Edge eliminates Orton. Edge hits a spear on Roman Reigns. Reigns and Edge fight out onto the apron. Edge is eliminated, leaving Reigns and McIntyre to fight it out for a bit. McIntyre hits a Claymore kick on Reigns and eliminates Reigns to win the Royal Rumble. After the match, an emotional Drew McIntyre gets up on the turnbuckle, and guess what he does? Points up at the sign as we end tonight's Royal Rumble. With the exception of a few placements of the matches, mainly the Carrillo-Andrade match and the Corbin-Reigns match, those two probably should have been switched. Everything was cool. I liked it. I just really hope that they move on from the Roman Reigns and King Corbin shit. Just get that gone. Done. Other than that, I really liked this pay-per-view. It was really cool. So we'll have to see what the fallout is on Raw and SmackDown, and to see who Charlotte Flair and Drew McIntyre are going to be facing at WrestleMania. But that'll do it for the results for the Royal Rumble. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the pay-per-view, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.